And then they go, great, you're the guy. And then I was like, awesome, who am I playing? And they kind of presented a Captain America thing. My first reaction was like, oh, I don't know if I'm your guide.
Superheroes cannot be allowed to exist.
The first we really meet John, he's feeling the weight of this role that he's taking on of being the new Captain America. And it sounds like you felt maybe a little similar in being asked to essentially do the same thing.
It was honestly more of, am I interested in playing the character? You don't want to do anything that's been done before, obviously. That wouldn't be interesting. And then, it was like, do I want to be the guy who's, do I want to wear the Captain America suit, to be honest? And it was like, I don't know. And that did have elements of what John Walker was. And when they kind of explained to me where he was and what he was, it fit how I felt about it in a way. I just felt the weight of, can I be what they're going to want me to be? Or are they going to lose a bunch of money?
So did you study Chris Evans at all in preparing for the role? Like his sort of like mannerisms or movements as Cap? Like that sort of like the way that he carries himself, given that John is supposed to be sort of stepping into that position in a way?
Yeah, I think in some ways, for sure. It's like, I think his idea of what Captain America should be is embodied in the body language of what, that is. So hopefully in John's world, he looks up to Steve Rogers and wants to embody that. So when you're seeing him do his version of it, like it's kind of, is it really who John actually is, or is John trying to be someone that he's not?
What was the training like? What's it like to handle the shield?
The training was crazy, and the shield is very difficult. It's very heavy and awkward, and you don't know where to put your hands. Sometimes you're doing this, and that's why you have this incredible stunt team that are like unbelievable at everything. They could do backflips off 10-story building. They're just unbelievable. And we worked a lot, shield work and footwork and all kinds of things to try and prepare us to look like we knew what we're doing.
The first impression that I had of John is that he's a slicker and maybe more corporate version of Captain America than Steve Rogers. How should we expect him to evolve?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that there is a corporate aspect to the inception of his character as Captain America. I think that what you're seeing now is him battling with, how do I be me and deal with this corporation that is the US government. It's the only corporation he's ever worked for, and it's worked very well for him in his life. Now he's in this different world where there's a PR aspect to it. He's just worked in the clandestine world, most likely, where he's going and nobody really knows what he's doing, but he's getting the job done. And now it's like, okay, now go do that as Captain America. And sometimes his version of getting the job done is a little bit not the same.
It sounds like the version of John Walker that you're playing is maybe slightly different than the one that we've seen in the comics. In the comics, there's a storyline where he has a whole sort of pro wrestling, like there's a pro wrestling part of his life.
I didn't know that, but I would love for that to pop in some point. John Walker, the pro wrestler, bring it on. That was part of the problem with reading the comics. Is as soon as I started the Wikipedia rabbit hole search, it was like, this is a bad idea. Like there's 19 different versions of him in different worlds with different people. And it was just like, one, he's in Canada for like a whole version of it where like he gets sent to Canada to do stuff. I'm like, I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm just gonna read the script.
The other thing that is very clear in the second episode is that Sam and Bucky really do not like John. I'm wondering how that dynamic worked on the set.
They hate me in real life, and I'm okay with it. That scene was really fun and funny because we were in the back of a truck in Prague. Like, it was beautiful. It was just fun. They're just funny, easygoing people. I can't say enough good things about them because they're so great.
Oh, they're malfunctioning. They're on fire. God, I hate you.
There were a lot of memes of your face. After the first episode. How did you feel about that? Seeing, people taking the piss a little bit out of your face in that helmet with the chin strap and everything.
I don't have social media or Twitter or Instagram, whatever, but I've gotten some of the stuff sent to me from friends that were just too good not to see. The best one is there's the Up guy with the helmet on. Whoever did that deserves an award of some kind. And it's flattering. It's like one of those things where they just hate the guy. They just hate him.